Everyone laughed at the teen wearing glasses. Then he broke the fighter's nose instantly. The gym was buzzing with noise, but all eyes locked on the teen standing alone in the center of the ring. His thick glasses gleamed under the harsh lights. Around him, whispers floated, mocking, doubtful, cruel. The crowd didn't expect much from the boy with the glasses. Suddenly, the opponent, a seasoned fighter twice his size, smirked and stepped forward. The air tightened. Everyone waited for the first move, expecting a quick show of strength, but the teen's hands didn't tremble. His breath was steady, his gaze sharp behind the lenses. Then, in a blur, he struck, fast and precise. Seconds. Later, the opponent staggered, clutching his nose, blood dripping down his face. Shock spread through the room like wildfire. How did this quiet kid do the impossible? What was hidden behind those glasses? The gym fell silent for a heartbeat before erupting in disbelief. This fight was far from over, but one thing was clear. Underestimating him was the biggest mistake anyone could make. Before stepping into the ring, the teen's world was anything but easy. Every day was a struggle, not just because of his training, but because of how others saw him. Wearing thick glasses made him an easy target for bullies at school. They called him names, laughed when he stumbled, and dismissed his quiet nature as weakness. At home, things were no better. His parents worked long hours, leaving him to fend for himself. Yet inside his small room, filled with worn-out posters of fighters and soft morning light filtering through dusty blinds, he found his sanctuary. Here, he trained mentally as much as physically, replaying every move, every reaction, sharpening his focus. He wasn't just fighting others in the ring, he was fighting the doubt inside himself. There was a tension beneath his calm exterior, a storm waiting to break free. Every insult, every sneer at school weighed on him, but instead of breaking, it forged a silent determination. Early signs of conflict were clear. Teachers noticed his withdrawn demeanor. Friends were few and far between. Yet in the gym, where sweat mixed with the scent of leather and steel, he was different. He was focused. The punching bag didn't judge. The ropes didn't mock. His thoughts often drifted to the moment that led here. The last time he was humiliated, shoved down by a rival who thought glasses meant weakness. That day, something inside snapped. He promised himself this time would be different. He trained harder, faster, smarter. Underneath the glasses was a fighter no one expected. Not even himself fully understood how far he'd come. But today, in Bay, that ring, every hidden struggle, every silent tear would speak louder than words. The day of the fight arrived and the gym buzzed with energy. Whispers spread about the teen with glasses stepping into the ring. Many doubted him, laughing behind their hands. His opponent was a known fighter, strong, fast, and ruthless. Everyone expected an easy win. But from the first bell, things shifted. The teen moved with precision, dodging punches and landing sharp counters. His training showed. Yet, as the fight progressed, an unexpected problem arose. His glasses, which had never failed him before, slipped during a crucial moment. His vision blurred. The crowd gasped. He stumbled, vulnerable. His opponent seized the chance, landing a harsh blow. The pain was sharp, but more painful was the sinking feeling inside him, the fear of failure creeping in. Was this the end of his dream? Just then, something unexpected happened. A face from his past appeared in the crowd. Someone he trusted, deeply but hadn't seen in years. It was a former friend who had once doubted him, even mocked him alongside others. Now that friend shouted encouragement, surprising everyone, especially the teen. This sudden support sparked a flicker of hope and confusion, but the fight wasn't over. Midway, the teen realized his opponent was hiding a secret. He was fighting dirty, bending rules to win. The referee seemed distracted, giving the opponent unfair advantage. Anger flared inside the teen, but he had to stay focused. Suddenly, a harsh betrayal struck. One of the teen's own corner team. The people he trusted to guide him whispered to the opponent's camp, tipping them off about his weaknesses. The teen felt the weight of betrayal crash down on him. The people he counted on were not on his side. His world tilted, trust shattered. He had to decide whether to give up or fight harder with no one to lean on. Despite the chaos, The teen found strength inside himself. He tightened his grip, adjusted his glasses with shaking hands, and faced his opponent with renewed fire. The fight was no longer just physical. It was a battle for respect, for truth. The crowd watched, tense, as the teen pushed through pain, betrayal and doubt. Every moment held a new twist. Would he fall or rise? The final round began. The teen's body ached, his vision still blurry from the earlier blow. Every breath felt heavy, every movement slow. His opponent smirked, sensing victory. But the teen knew this moment was more than a fight. It was a test of everything he had become. Suddenly his glasses slipped again, threatening to fall off. Without them, he was almost blind. Panic surged, but then something inside him shifted. He realized he didn't need perfect sight to win. He had trained to feel his opponent, to anticipate, to move with instinct. His opponent charged aggressively. The teen dodged, then countered with a quick jab that rocked him back. The crowd's roar filled the air, but all the teen heard was his pounding heart. In the blink of an eye, the opponent lunged with a brutal uppercut. The teen blocked, but felt the force knock the glasses off his face. The world blurred completely. For a split second, he froze. Then came the unexpected twist. Instead of panicking, he dropped into a crouch and used the confusion to his advantage. With a surge of energy, he launched a series of precise strikes, landing blows the opponent never saw coming. The gym held its breath as the opponent staggered, struggling to stay upright. The teen's fists moved faster now, fueled by anger, pain, and the sting of betrayal. The crowd watched, stunned by the sudden reversal. In one final moment, the teen delivered a crushing blow to the opponent's nose. The sound echoed, a sickening crack that silenced the room. The opponent collapsed, defeated. As silence fell, the teen stood over him, breathing hard. The moment was overwhelming, a mix of triumph, relief, and a strange emptiness. He had won, but at what cost? His eyes searched the crowd, looking for those who believed in him. The battle was over, but the scars would remain. The gym was silent. The teen's breath slowed as the adrenaline faded. Around him, faces blurred, some in shock, others in awe. He touched the spot where his glasses had fallen. They were cracked. Like the pieces of his confidence he had shattered in that fight, his opponent lay on the floor, defeated but not broken, eyes full of grudging respect. No words were spoken. None were needed. The teen's victory was quiet yet powerful. As he gathered his glasses, a voice whispered from the crowd, someone who had mocked him before, now watching with a new understanding. The teen realized this fight was more than about strength. It was about proving who he truly was beneath the surface. Walking away, he felt the weight of what he'd lost and what he had gained. The scars inside ran deep, but so did his resolve. In that moment, the world shifted. The kid with glasses wasn't just a target anymore, he was someone to fear. And the question lingered. How many more battles would it take before everyone saw the real fighter he had become?